What is going on, everybody? Powell here, and welcome back to the next episode of OpenTTD. So, last episode we built this small fish emporium right here. So we are now fishing at a 1, 2, 3, 4 shoals at the moment. Bring them in here to the fish market and transporting that fish, which is then turned into food by the fishing harbor, over to this dock here, and it gave me a nice 19k right there. So yeah, that's going on. But I was looking at this port here. This requires a whole bunch of stuff. It's now saying it has been supplied with food. But of course we can supply a whole other bunch to create even more engineering supplies, goods, and farm supplies. Now, what I wanted to do this episode is let this run for a moment, see how the boats fare along with the amount of production. I think this already can use another boat up here. Yeah, I think he is going. Yeah, he's going there. All right, let's clone him already. Get him going. And I think the same here. Ooh, yeah, we can use at least 2 more ships on this shoal right there. This one is fine. And then we have this one up here. Yeah, already full up, so we can have another 2 ships going on there as well. Especially when ships tend to break down on the way. But yeah, like I said, we are going to utilize this port even more. So this is now producing even more engineering supplies, goods, farm supplies, whatnot. And where are we gonna take those? So engineering supplies can go into mines, and I saw a nice copper ore mine right here, and another one right here as well, for producing very much. And we have a copper smelter, which takes in copper ore. Close by as well, and this will produce copper, which we then can bring back to the port right here. So I think that's something I want to do. So let's see, it's on really that long distances, so I don't want that long trains. I think I'm gonna go with 8, length of 8 here. I'm gonna do a 4 length station connected to the fish station where this fish is brought in, food brought in. And I think I'm gonna use these 2 platforms to bring out the engineering supplies, and then take these 2 platforms to take in the copper ore, which will be coming from here. And excuse me, I think I'm gonna do here with 3 platforms. 1 to take in the ore from our mines. Just notice there's a small hill there, and still there. Yeah, 2 to take out bring out the copper, so we can do this, and 1 separate station for the ore coming in. So yeah, let's see. This is I think this can be a small line, right? Can we bring it in from over here? Yeah, we should be able. So I'm gonna do this anyway by so. 6 should be more than fine, and this can be a single line. Yeah, you can go there. Just go there to the jungle, and there we go. Out there, you can go here. And it's also a very small distance. We can, I think, even if I go all the way down here. Again, 6 should be fine. There we go. Depot and a depot. Don't need a depot here. We can have a depot there. That's fine. Then we need, of course, a two-way signal here. And what do you mean no? There's no. There is railway track there. Ah, remove trees by this. Very interesting to see why I can't place a... Ah! That's why. So we can move up the signal closer to the junction. There we go. And actually let's have another signal here. So we'll move up the line all the way down to there. Yeah, they should work. Alright. What am I running? I think I was doing these diesel engines at the moment. No, I'm definitely gonna go with these. These are better. Again, I'm gonna do a two-way. No. And I need a mineral hopper, yeah, for copper ore. All the way to 6 lang. You need to rebuild it to there. You go from there to there. Go. And then from this depot, right here, I'm gonna clone you. Without shared orders, of course. Because you're gonna fully load right here. And there you go. Right, so they are both now going, meaning this will receive its copper ore and melt it into copper itself. Let's see if we can have a diagonal line here. We can. And if I'm going to, yeah, I will do this. That means, of course, we need to do this as well. You go there. And you go all the way down there. Yeah, crossovers on both sections, that's fine. One-way signals this time this way and this way. We can have a depot right here and a depot right here as well. There we go. Ooh, 360 tons of copper ore already. Okay, he's gonna be busy on this line right here. That's nice, that's fine. Then again, the C24, yeah. One would assume that the 4000 would be better than the 2400. That might even be, looking at horsepower and traction effort, by the way. So this one has a higher top speed, so... Yeah, lane trains won't be that long, so I think I'm gonna take the speed over the power. You need to transport engineering supplies, and I think that goes in goods van. Yeah, engineering supplies. This one can go to 8. There we go, and then engineering supplies. Yeah, you can fully load. Ooh, that's not good. Aha. I'm doing this the wrong way. I'm doing this the wrong way. I said I was taking out the copper into this line, and now I'm taking it into the wrong section actually. You can go. And you can go as well. You need to go in there. There we go. Depot here. Signals going there and signals going there. Yeah, that's better. Alright, let's try again. You are going to transport the copper, by the way. and not the engineering goods. Engineering supplies I need to make the mines to go into those into the mines. Let's see, is it a bolster truck? Yeah. Beans, copper, or grain. Yeah, and then refit to go to copper. Fully load up here and then unload right here. Shown you at least once for now. There you go. Of course I need to travel all the way down there before they can load, but that's fine. Yeah, this train has already made a few trips. This one might have done as well. There's a whole bunch of copper being transported there. Curious to see how much can this one load, because I'm 300, so yeah, that's barely just enough. And it might not be enough anymore once I supply the engineering supplies right here. Well, let's take a look at that. First need a station, of course, to take those engineering supplies in. Let's do 6 right here. And 6 right here. Damn it. Probably because I messed with the forest. Then you can have a whole bunch of trees going on right here. A whole bunch of cacti. Nice. Local authority. Oh, they think I'm good now. Let's build a statue of the company owner. And now we can have our station here. And you can go out there. Let's see, I'm gonna bypass this station, of course. You need to go down somewhere, and wherever is fine. Plus the small gap in the desert. There we go, that's a nice connection. Let's see, are we gonna do this 1-lane train each? Actually, what I'm gonna do is do this here. Yeah, we need to cross over here as well then. There we go, you can go down there and go along the line here. There we go. And of course we could have done with using the same lines up here, but I think this is fine. One-way signals this way, then a two-way signal there, a two-way signal here. Yeah. A depot here, and we already have a depot there. So now we can have our trains for engineering supplies, which were the goods van, but then refitted. I made 6, yeah. So you go 6. I don't think I'm gonna say to full load actually. But at water side you need to load if available. Then it might bring down the wrong stuff. Will it? No, it should work. Don't transport copper ore there. Yeah, that should work. Delete this order, but go there instead. They can go. We should have to take a look if that's going fine. This is already quite busy, so that's good. It's good. The cacti are growing nicely here near Spijkswijk. I'm sure they won't regret letting me build all this infrastructure right here. Right. Here they are going. Where are you going? Vogelswagen, copper load, yeah. And you are going, yeah, copper load, yeah. Sure. And you should just go instantly back because there's nothing to load up here, right? Yeah, that's indeed the case. He's going down all the way down there. That's fine. That's all fine. There's a whole bunch of crates of goods now loading right here. Squiv. Ah, damn it. He's taking in goods. What do you have? Also goods. Alright, you both. Alright, I'm gonna... Yeah. Was definitely said that there's a depot right here. Come on. You are not lost, my man. There is a depot right there. What's wrong with you? Hey, ignore this. There we go. I'm really not sure why he wasn't able to go into the depot right there. Right, refit to engineering supplies. I think I completely forgot. There we go. Yeah, he's now blue instead of red as well. You as well, engineering supplies. There we go. Please both go. Yeah, you should have lost all your cargo. Yeah. So this should be better now. But now goods will be piling up right here. Because the port produces both engineering supplies and goods. So that might be an incentive to bring down goods somewhere, alright? To bring it here to Drogeswaag. That's a rather short trip. And I'm not sure if it will accept even my goods. It will accept goods. But not at a point I can reach with my train station. And again, can we get it from here? Nope. This will accept goods there. Transparency options. We can have a station right here. It will accept passengers, mail, engineering supplies also. Oh yeah, of course, for the there. And goods, yeah. So let's do this. Hope the local authorities won't hate me for that. Yeah, there we go. Fine, and then you go down. Ooh, a new airplane of it. So you go there, this way. And then, nope, straight there. Want to keep the landscape intact as mostly as possible where I can. So respect the terrain, respect the topography, right? There we go. You go there, you go there. You go there, you go there. We need to make a slightly turn into there. Also means that we need to bring this over somewhere here, near here. So may need to make a tunnel there. And that's fine. Both trains just left, so we can do that immediately. So bring this down. Ooh, that's not what I wanted there. I need to bring just down this. Build a tunnel right here. There we go. Ooh, that's one of the expansions, right? So we can have this, and then we can have a line going in there as well, and then a line going out from here as well. Yeah. Right. Raise the land there, bring these lines down there. Okay, we need to make a small kink in this direction. Let's go do that first. Oh, this is too much for this actually, so you can go a little bit there. And you can hook up in there. If only there wasn't a signal in the way. Yeah. Trains were already getting lost because of one freaking signal being placed otherwise. Nice. So yeah, train profit keeps on increasing. Last in 1966 it was 6.5 million, so profits are still on the rise. Nice. And yeah, this is the wrong direction. Haha, oops. Keep messing up today. Alright, you go there. Yeah, you need to hook up in there. And I need to... Oh, train's in the way. Yeah, train is now gone. No, this, you, and you. Yeah, thank you. You go there. And you go down there. Yes. I want a tunnel there. You go there, so I can get out. Not there. Yeah, like so. And then you can go straight into there. There we go. That's looking better. Makes more sense. You go there. Yeah, and you go there. Yeah, this is all signalized fine now. Nice. And then I need good trains, right? So yeah, there's a whole... Alright, there's also a whole bunch of engineering supplies waiting right here. He is gung-ho, no. He is gung-ho, yes. Alright, so the 900 tons of copper, alright. Oh. So yeah, the engineering supplies is doing fine. Both our mines are now at gung-ho production, that's good. Now we need the goods to flow as well. And now we are gonna fully use the 8th length station. So I'm gonna use this one right now for some extra power. You can go load up here, unload there. I'm gonna clone you twice for now. Let's see. See if that's keeping up. And also let's see if these two platforms can handle all this stuff right here. Yeah, he's going out of the depot now, of course. He's loading up, that's fine. Alright, he's going, yep, up the hill. And since he can only travel at 96 kilometers an hour, this 90-degree angle here where he slows down to 88 is just fine as well. Alright, he's going there as well. Kinks don't do anything for slowing down trains. It's when they make two turns within the same train length that has impact on the speed of the train. That was ugly there. Right, so this is doing fine. Ooh, well, the amount of crates has already dropped. Total cargo 350 crates of goods, so 700 crates of goods are now being already on the move. And it's not a crazy length of line, right? So it should be fine. There we go. Let's actually quickly take a look at the profit there. 62,000. What have we? We already have here a nitrate mine, which also takes in engineering supply. It will produce farm supplies and nitrates. Nitrates we can transport to the chemical plant right here. And we could use, of course, the same line for that, right? Because this will supply it as well. But that's something to keep in the back, right? In the back of my mind there. Alright, so this is all doing fine. This is not so doing fine anymore. We definitely need some extension right here. Meaning we need an extension here and here. He's doing, let's take a look later as well. Let's quickly get rid of this depot here while we can. Ooh, that's definitely not what I wanted. We want something here and a crossover here and here. And we want, of course, a double line here as well. Let's quickly check. Yeah. We might be able to get away on this here with just some extra. Not unable. Yeah, there's a depot. There's a depot right in front of you, right? There we go. Let's see, well, I want... yeah, you are waiting in depot. Good. New vehicles, I need more ore... mineral hoppers. Yeah, and let's make sure they will all be copper. There we go. Right, so he is fixed. Make sure he will only join there. There we go. There we go. Let's remove this signal. There we go. You can go there. Could have both traveling back and forth, but I'm not gonna do that. So get rid of this sign there. Make a crossover here. There we go. One-way signals this way, one-way signals that way. I'm not sure this is fine here, by the way. Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna wait and see. Alright, immediately clone you. Get a second train out. We already have 1600 tons of copper ore waiting right here. Alright. So yeah, I wanted to look more at my station list of station here. Let's sort not by name, by the way. The total waiting cargo. So yeah, Drogeswaag Valley, copper, yeah, we already know. One of our airports here has a ton of mail waiting. With a ton of mail, it's saying 600 bags of mail. So what we can do, pick a new aircraft. I think I'm gonna take the Darwin 300. I think he's going a little bit too fast. There we go, yeah. Let's see, what type of airplane are you, by the way? You are a FFP Dart. Which takes only in 10 bags of mail and 90 passengers, flies at 900 kilometers an hour. So this is the same, but has far larger capacity. So that tells me that if I go into my list of aircraft, I'm gonna replace vehicles and select the Darwin 300 to replace all of them. So that should already be better then. Alright, this is now going down, so that's fine. Then This station right here has 900 passengers waiting. How many trains are being on this station? Just 4. So yeah, I can imagine that is not enough. So let's clone... I think it's the same line, right? Clone 2 of you. I was thinking, why is there another train in the depot? I just cloned twice, but this one went into the depot for servicing. Then Amsterdam is south. What have you waiting here? A whole bunch of farm supplies, which are being transported to the farm right here. Or at least they should be transported to the farm here. You are transporting engineering supplies and no farm supplies. We do have a nitrate mine here. That of course takes in engineering supplies, but we also do have the farm up here, which is also being supplied with farm supplies. So yeah, I think this is fine for here. So we're gonna, that's fine. A whole bunch of passengers. A copper here, yeah, that's fine. That's being transported. Passengers up here is fine. Taken care of. Foods, 306 tons of food. With no train in sight going there, we have just one. This one is going to pick up food. How much can you take in? 450. There's 300 tons waiting. So yeah, that tells me that we need more of you as well. So I'm gonna clone him. There we go. And most other stations are doing quite fine. Yeah, we already took a look at here. Oslo is quite busy with a lot of passengers on here as well. We already have a bunch of trains on this line. And a whole bunch of trains on this line as well. The station is gonna be is already very busy, I think. So I think it will be fine. Will be fine. Nope. So yeah, the amount of copper is being transported here is now too much to be handled by just 2 trains. Take another 2 of those 2. And then goods, yeah, probably, yeah. Steel train, copper train just delivered its stuff, so yeah. Good should be fine. Right. And then, yeah, last but not least, the mill situation right here. But this is one of our old airplanes, so he should be now getting replaced. Indeed, there we go. But I think what I'm still going to do is clone this aircraft. He's keeping his orders, but I'm going to refit him to just mill. And then I'm gonna clone this one another time. So we now have 2 just mill planes on this line as well. So yeah, that should all be fine. And then I think, and that's gonna be the tough part, we might need to upgrade our airport right here eventually. Metropolitan Airport isn't available yet, and these ones aren't available yet either. Yeah, okay, fine. Right, you can go away now as well. Alright, so not too much building done this episode. Well, at least not as much as I would like. There's always so much to do in this episode and just so little time, right? With all the checking if all our lines are doing fine and whatnot. The amount of copper ore has gone down perfectly fine. Production is still gung ho. Production here is still also, this is enhanced. So meaning the amount of engineering supplies isn't enough to keep up the gung-ho production. So either we need more trains on that line, or we need to produce more engineering supplies, right? Yeah, something most definitely to keep an eye on as well. Same here with my train here on the amount of food being transported up here, because he is already on its way and more ships coming in. So we might need a second train on this line as well. But yeah, that's for the next episode. If you did enjoy this episode, leave a like, leave a comment if you noticed me doing something stupid or whatnot. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next episode. And I hope to see you all there. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.